Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to BattleTech Heavy Metal, where today we've got some great big missions to accomplish and also a little bit of an unusual situation on my end. My arm has been giving me hell lately, and the joints in my arm, and to avoid giving myself a repetitive strain injury, I'm going to be playing today's episode with a Steam controller, so apologies if that makes things a little bit slower because my clicking accuracy is kind of bad, but my arm. Ow. You gotta take care of your joints, man. You don't get new ones. Well, you can kind of get new ones, but they're not as good as the old ones anyway. Alright, so we're going to start with this synthetic plague. Also, today I've decided I'm taking a little break from the Blood Wheel. These missions look like they'll be hard enough as it is, and also, it is seriously non-trivial to operate the Blood Wheel with the Steam controller. So, we're just going to do this 5 and this 4.5 straight. We've got a developing situation here, Commander, and we need immediate aid from a reliable mercenary company. That's pretty much me. A covert Davian team was investigating reports of a cache of bioweapons on an otherwise abandoned world. We've tracked down 4 of these caches in the periphery over the last 20 years, and disposed of them safely. The team was about to signal for an extraction when their signal went dead. We have reason to believe that Davian forces have taken control of the cache site and eliminated our covert team. Go over there, signal, etc. Okay. Capture a base. Got it. Bioweapons. I'm a little concerned about that. So, how much... what do we want to do here in terms of salvage? Maybe we'll take it as, maybe we'll take it like this. 2 pieces of priority salvage. Like, I probably don't want to go down to 0. On 5 skulls, we probably want to take some priority salvage. But we can't necessarily guarantee that we're going to see anything that we really want, and we do need money still. We do have a use for money. Need is strong. Okay, obviously we will not be running a single one of these mechs. We're just going to go at this one in maximum strength mode. And it's gonna be a little bit of a refreshing change now that we've been having to do a different thing for a while. So... who do we want to run? We probably just want to run a pretty serious team. I don't think we want to screw around on this mission too much. Let's go for... I guess it probably starts with the mechs, huh? So we've got a desert biome. We want to be pretty cautious about running the crab. We did get that plus damage AC5. Oh yeah, we got that and the PPC in here as well. Although... do we want to run this version of this mech in the heat? Okay, let's definitely run the Stalker. We know we want to do that. The Orion is probably pretty good. The Grasshopper's also probably pretty good here. It's a little bit less effective than it used to be at punching, but it's still very good in every other way. Let's run the Grasshopper. And then... who is the 4th mech? It might well be the Marauder. The Annihilator and the Dragonfly play at kind of like close-ish range. I guess we're not really all that tough. Relative to 5 Skull mechs, I mean, maybe we do want to run the Crab? We just put the Crab under the, in the capable hands of crews. Steamfitter and the Dragonfly makes a lot of sense. The Annihilator should probably be piloted by Uncrackable. And then the Stalker, well, should the Annihilator be piloted by Uncrackable? Because we might want Coolant Vent on it, right? No, we're going to do it like this. And then the Stalker could be somebody... actually, the Stalker could be Uncrackable, or it could be Trampoline? Yeah, let's have the Stalker be Trampoline. It's a little awkward... for the sensor lock to be on him. I think this is right. Yeah. Let's try it this way. This seems like it could be really difficult, potentially. And also, if we screw it up, bioweapons. So, we have more than one reason to take this fairly seriously. I am already noticing one thing that I'd like to change in the control bindings, which I might do really quickly. Unfortunately, because of the way I have the recording set up, it won't look like anything at all is happening to you guys. I'm gonna just do it real fast while the mission loads here. So sorry about all of the weird noises that this is about to make. I want this thing to be... Oh, actually, the way this is set up, this is going to be kind of non-trivial. You know what? Never mind. I'll fix my bindings after the episode.
Command interface initiated.
Also, I didn't actually test the levels on those sounds, so apologies if those were super loud and weird. Alright, we're in the AO. Advance to a good recon position. Prepare to commit all the murders. Also, please don't accidentally bioweapon us.
This place reminds me of my first wife.
That's... Did you want to elaborate on that, or... No? Okay, that's fine. So wait, how do I... There we go, that's how rotation would work. Do we want to... Maybe we want to come down around the, Sorry. It's going to take a second. It's this. This is rotation. Okay. Do we want to come down around the road, actually? Some of our mechs probably do. Maybe we leave the Stalker up here, but I'm thinking that, like, the Annihilator and probably also the Crab. For sure the Crab.
Roger that,
Don't want to go up there. Oh.
Heads up.
We got readings immediately. Well, Steam Fitter, you actually maybe want to go up on the mountain. Let's do this. We'll kind of split the difference here. Stalker can also be kind of forward. It wouldn't be the end of the world if the Stalker took a couple of shots, right? So we've got a handful of huge and terrifying enemies. We're just going to have to knock some heads off really quickly. Okay, hardcore cowardice. Can't say I'm happy about that.
Have orders?
It's gonna be a little awkward because I have to actually click on all the buttons. I can get bindings set up for all this stuff. The decision to use the Steam controller today was pretty last minute when my arm was like, "Hey, by the way, you don't get to do stuff today." But like, who will pilot the giant robots? My arm. If we do this as a, that's my Discord, by the way, because I forgot to remute it after I had to unmute it for a reason. So sorry about that. I'm actually really nervous about what to do with the Dragonfly. Yeah, maybe we move somebody else first.
Consider it done.
Oh, that's not what I... Well, I guess now we're doing a sensor lock. So we got a 100-tonner, we got a pair of 100-tonners. Alright, well, sensor lock somebody.
Got a lock.
Ooh, Atlas 7D. So,
Confirmed.
we've been given kind of a gift here in that none of the enemies wanted to approach close enough to actually do anything about us. I think we just run the Annihilator forward and try to cap the thing right now. Okay, that's a crab, a bulwarked crab, and then we have a Highlander 733p. I'm glad we didn't try any blood wheel nonsense here. This is going to be a very serious and difficult fight. Come on. Ah. Nothing. Yep, bunch of AC-20s.
I'm catching some serious shit here, Commander.
Would have been really, really nice to...
Waiting on you, Commander.
Actually, no, let's have it be
Good to
you.
go.
Would have been really nice to have lucky headshot happen there. Okay, well, he's the one who doesn't have bulwark up. Can I really not get any better than a 50%? Alright, hold on. Maybe we can... We can use the Stalker to drop some of his,
What can I do for you?
drop some of his evasion, I guess.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
And I mean, obviously we could sensor lock him and drop all the evasion, but I think that's probably silly.
All weapons are go.
No pierce at all, huh?
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Yeah, they do have base turrets. Okay,
Waiting on you, Commander.
so now we have a very slightly better chance of hitting him with the AC-20, the UAC-20. I mean, I'm going to go for it. It's 2 shots at 60% each. If we Hit his side torso will almost break it. Yeah, we gotta go, like, whole hog here.
This should be good.
Okay, pretty bad. He is unsteady,
More? Huh?
which is a thing that you don't get to do to assault mechs all that often.
Light damage, Commander. Oh, hell yes. It's on now.
Alright, so what's there two? They just have another mech that we don't see yet, I guess? Where is that? Where am I? Okay. Oh, they have a vehicle way off in the distance that operates on two. Okay.
I hear ya.
I think you are just going to hammer the Atlas with all of your stuff. And you are not going to move so that you are a more attractive target. Come on. Ah. Didn't quite get the AC-20. We did crit the AC-20, so it's less accurate, and it fired last turn, so it has that recoil penalty, and it will have the I stood up this turn fire penalty, so it's actually
What's the plan?
probably not super dangerous, but also I'm terrified. Dangerous times. Okay, I really don't have time for this, Darius. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Darius.
Need to secure the area, Commander. I'm still seeing hostile contacts on screen.
You are so fired.
Target acquired and locked in.
Okay, there we go. We got rid of that. It is unfortunate that we're going to have to kill this guy by coring him, because obviously I'd like to take pieces of that mech home, but we're going to have to settle for the one, because we do need to survive. I hope that the dragonfly is close enough to the crab that we get a, we get to shoot it with the flamethrowers next turn. What does a Highlander even pack? I think it actually has pretty good weapons. Oh, it's not nearly as dangerous as the other things here. Won't be able to jump any further than I can walk, really. I mean, I'd love to be on that. I was going to say I'd love to be on the Crab's side arc, but that's right. Crab has AC-20s on both sides, in fact. So what I'm going to do is step backwards, and I'm going to go for a single breaching shot AC-10 to the head, because I'm not sure that Uncrackable can contribute too much more than that while this thing has Bulwark up. But that's okay, because this is totally going to work. Fingers crossed, roughly 17-ish%. Alright. You know what, honestly? Center torso's fine. Center torso breaching shot was totally good. Okay, we're going to have to withdraw the Annihilator pretty hard here.
Getting banged up real good here.
I'm a little surprised that they didn't do anything about the crab. We are absolutely just going to run forward and crab their crab as hard as possible.
Got it.
This is going to require a coolant vent. And I know we're firing into Bulwark here, and I would absolutely have preferred that he go before me, but they're spacing out their turns in a way that is very effective for them. Are you kidding me? Both of the UAC-20 projectiles missed. What were the odds of that? Like 9-ish%? Pretty bad. That's pretty really bad. And now they still have... Okay, the vehicle goes after the dragonfly, that's fine. They have a turret that has sensor lock. And then another turret that has LRMs. Oof, boy.
It's go time.
Okay, so... The crab, if we could get close enough to it to hit it with the flamethrowers, we could absolutely prevent it from doing that again. However, obviously there's a lot of danger inherent in this maneuver, That said, I think we have to. Well, hold on a second now. Maybe not. Maybe we... Let's start with the Stalker's turn. He's positioned himself such that I am guaranteed to be in his front arc. I am once again going to not move in an attempt to make the Stalker a more attractive target. And do we want to try to aim? Like, there's no way I can core him, right? He's not actually in the trees, though. He screwed up pretty badly by not actually entering the trees. I think maybe we do actually just try to core him right now. It's not likely, but if we do enough damage here, then it means that the flamethrower move is less necessary. No, I just barely exposed his torso, I think.
Take it and like it.
$74.
Yes, Commander.
If I were to try to shoot at him, could I even shoot all of my lasers? No, I overheat super badly. But the odds of me being able to do 74 damage to this guy's center torso are actually pretty good. So maybe what we do is we step to like here and we just overheat. We just intentionally overheat.
As you wish.
Because we have an opportunity here to remove the crab from the table, and I think we got to take it. Please get him. Okay. Big laser missed, but all three of the medium lasers were dead on.
Mech destroyed. The heat is frying my internals.
Obviously, the Annihilator moves next.
Oh, that hit me.
Alright, random headshots.
Yep.
Alright, you need to disengage. Your left side is all torn up. How badly? Wow, really badly. What the hell? Alright, so your left side is all torn up. You need to be like... You need to be turned as much as you can be turned while still being able to fire, because why not be able to fire?
Lifting off.
Alright. And then, I mean, you know, just give the Atlas some fire. We can knock this thing out. How much torso does it have? 80? My aim is really bad right now. Let's give him everything just in case.
All weapons. Go.
Okay. We got there.
Target down.
That's harsh, man. That's a very difficult open.
Waiting for orders.
It looks like I might have punch available. How do you initiate a punch with the mouse? Actually, can you? Yes. Yeah, I think we just punch because I need to cool.
Going toe to toe.
You would think that the kind of speed that we just saw there would lead to a more powerful punch. Alright. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with the Dragonfly
Show 'em what you got.
on this next turn. We got to do something, though.
Waiting
Let's
on
start with you.
Commander.
Definitely want to put ourselves in... What is this exactly? Is it a PPC carrier? Oh, it's a Demolisher. Well, it wasn't a serious concern until just this very moment. Also, we can't actually shoot too much at it because I'm overheating. Yeah, man, that's a bummer, that thing being a Demolisher and everything.
Right, Commander.
Because it's basically it's guaranteed to get to shoot its AC 20 at my crab. Well, I mean, that's
Easy on the armor, buddy.
That's why we bring a crab, right? You want something big and dangerous for this line of work. Is it like a hard sprint? Just to get away from the missiles? Trying to make the Stalker the thing that is closest to the missile pods, and also we really have to lose heat. And then next turn, maybe I have like a punch or something.
Confirmed.
Oh, okay, that's enough bullets from you, buddy. Ugh, a knockdown. Well,
Oh. I'm wounded, Commander.
oh, he's dead.
Ah,
He just voluntarily
Waiting for
died.
orders.
So, how do I want to do this? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's kind of all the same.
Affirmative.
Alright, now this is a mech that we need. So it would be fun if we could kill it in a non-one mech part remaining way, but I don't think we're in a position to screw around here. I think we gotta take this, like, very seriously. Wow, he's not actually dead. He's totally gonna survive this if we don't shoot everything. I'm gonna do this.
Targeting enemy position.
Yeah, I think we actually did need that large laser.
Mech destroyed. You could fry an egg in here.
Stop just short of actually shutting down the mech, because we're going to want it to potentially be able to stomp that tank if we don't get that tank in any other
I'm
way.
up again.
Trying to get just a little bit. Obviously, I want to be turned to the side as much as possible, but also still be able to fire. And yeah, the Annihilator needs to be removed from combat for the rest of combat, obviously.
Firing. It's go
Okay,
time.
that was not a joke. That was a very serious lance.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like
No,
enemy
no enemy reinforcements. Not allowed. Alright, well,
I hear you. Reporting.
so we need Steam Fitter to get sensor locks, if possible. We do have to get started on these turrets.
Confirmed.
This guy is not the LRM turret, we know that,
Locked on.
based on the direction that the LRMs
Waiting
came
on you,
from.
Commander. Coordinates received.
Yeah, it does suck that we don't have the heat management to deliver full volleys here.
Good to go.
You're gonna have to move in a little bit.
Double time.
I mean, the crab is still in pretty good shape. We can tank with the crab.
Orders.
This thing's gonna have to stay at way far back distances.
All right. Let's move.
Like, maybe even don't use the AC-10 distances. I can't believe they want to make us fight more mechs after that.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, this turret over here totally could be the
There in a
LRMs.
jet. I've got a sensor lock.
Nope, okay, that's a heavy sniper turret.
What can I do for you?
Just gonna keep approaching.
Affirmative.
I don't think that's the LRMs either. So the turret on this corner might be.
Got it.
Well, we're setting up all of these enemy turrets to be very easy to shoot down with everybody else. I'm just gonna take it easy here. We're gonna keep approaching, but we're gonna not do anything crazy. Oh, look at all the cooling. Look at all the cooling.
Confirmed.
The Annihilator can still contribute a lot to combat. We just have to make sure it never ever gets shot at again.
They've got a lock on me.
Okay. So, 80 tons. And of course, every enemy mech has LRMs. The base designs of all heavy mechs have LRMs. Okay, so this second lance is quite a bit lighter. There's still a 90. Huh, it's not that much lighter.
You have orders? Certainly.
Can't sensor lock the only turret that matters. So do we start on one of the mechs? Or do we finish off these weak turrets? I think we gotta start on the mechs. The mechs are the dangerous thing.
Got a lot.
What is that? That's another Highlander 733.
I hear you.
A concern. I have a doubt. Fortunately, it fired, and it has no defenses of any kind. Unfortunately, these things are incredibly hardy. We could try to just remove some of its parts. Looks like I could turn something back on. Not that, though. Let's give him one of these. If we could remove the LRM launcher.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Obviously, that changes our calculus a little bit. Okay, can you get to a place where you can shoot at that guy? No, really? Unfortunately, I can't even... Oh, it's probably a range thing. I was going to say, like, it seems like you should have line of sight, but yeah, it's, like, very far away.
I got you.
I'll go ahead and do this, then.
Sensor locked.
Multiple units sensor locked, not
Good to
great. I could come down here and blow up that turret. Take off what's left of that turret. We're going to have to...
On my way.
I'm going to Vigilance. I know we don't do this very often. I probably should do it more often than I do. We do need to hit both the lasers.
Oh, hell yeah. It's on.
That's a good way to move up into the open and still have Bulwark up. Because I'm going to attract quite a bit of fire now. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're still going to shoot at other people. Ooh. A Zeus. These are... This is still a fairly serious lance. Well, Dragonfly's doing a good job of absorbing some enemy attention. I do need to turn that arm away from them.
Okay, that was bad.
Alright, and plus initiative means that the crab can actually, like, move up to here and show the right arm and try to put something through this Highlander. Honestly, what's the health of a Zeus? Tough to core. I do like this play. Oh wait, I can't get vision of the Zeus and also evasion for some reason. Let's maybe move a little. Can I move a little shorter? I want to get a point of evasion. There we go. But I also want to be able to turn a lot.
Moving to position.
So I want to try to cradle that left arm in a safer spot, right? And then we're just going to give this guy everything we can give him. Straight to the middle, right? Because I think we did a fair amount of... Yeah, there's quite a bit of core damage. It's not impossible we kill him here.
All weapons are go.
It's a good start. Alright, that's a big deal. That's a huge amount of damage they just lost. And then Steam Fitter. I guess the question is, do we have Steam Fitter jump in? Or does he just sensor lock the Zeus? It's dangerous for him to jump in. He could jump in and he could knock out the laser turret pretty easily. Let's not have him go next.
What can I do for you?
You're gonna go next, and you're just gonna Have a real easy turn killing this thing. So it has 68 health, which means that we do have to fire one of the 20s at it.
That's a kill.
If we can get rid of that Zeus, we're going to be in pretty good shape here, actually. So that's whatever that is also 90 tons, man. I'm going to reserve. We're going to let them do something first. Okay, that's... I was hoping they would, like, move somebody forward.
Awaiting orders.
We're probably not going to be able to get a line of sight from the Annihilator onto the Zeus no matter what we do, huh? That said, I'm a little reluctant to just jump over. There's a lot of gunfire, and right now they have pretty limited lines of sight. Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Sensors locked on.
And then we're going to move over just one space. Let's see, my left arm's kind of getting shredded, so we'll do this.
Yes, Commander.
Keep the cover bonus. And now let's see if we can, in fact, find a spot with the Annihilator. Okay, there is a spot. We can get a bad shot. But bad shot's better than no shot. Ooh, actually, we get all the weapons, too. There's no way he has vision of me. Not from here. So let's just give him everything and try to take that arm off. Right, go through the center torso, maybe? Or through the left torso. We could remove his lasers and his PPC. He still has the LRMs, but it's not bad. The other thing we could do is go for the legs and try to just, well, he's going to get right back up afterward, though, because he hasn't had his turn yet. Yeah, this is probably better.
Here we go.
Alright, not bad.
Critical hit.
I'm sure the crab will be grateful. Unfortunately, he's getting the frontal arc, so he can still do damage to that the arm that we're trying to hide. Is that the same? Is that a third Highlander?
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
It is, in fact, a third Highlander 733P. Too much. Too many of these. Also, the crab is maybe going to have to withdraw.
Yikes! That hit hard.
Well, pretty annoyed about that, honestly.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, we gotta kill this Highlander.
On my way.
I think I just send as much damage as I can centerward, right? Like, can't fire everything, so we'll leave the 15s off. Just try to make it a thing that could be cored, potentially.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Alright, that was decent clustering. What did we leave there? Less than 250. And both the sides are open considerably.
How might I help?
So this could be the turn where we jump over and just... Oh, man. It's not quite close enough for me to flamethrower, though, probably. I could just, like, jump here and do some lasers. This doesn't expose me too much. And I could just try to just go to the center. I'm gonna do it. Let's really put him under threat of core.
Yes, Commander.
Boy, that large laser is misaligned or something. And this way, they're probably going to shoot at the dragonfly quite a lot. So give the steam fitter, take it down a notch. This will probably give us an opportunity to move the crab to somewhere. So from here, I can't hit him with anything but the lasers, I assume. What does he actually have left in the center after all that? 126. So I can't make it to cover. I can make it to cover back here, but if I do that, I don't get to shoot. Maybe we leave you there for a second, and we play the Annihilator first. That's unobstructed. The Annihilator can make that kill happen.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, this is totally going to work. I am debating firing everything. No, we fire everything. Don't take a chance.
I'm on 'em.
Alright.
Enemy eliminated.
This has been very difficult. Do not take any stupid chances. Ooh, I didn't think that turret had line of sight. I thought the mountain was going to be in the way. I mean, clearly that was an obstructed shot. So it was in the way a little bit.
Good to go.
And again, we still can't actually shoot. I can fall back to cover, but I can't shoot. Alright, well, I'm going to do that then. Right arm? Right?
Coordinates received.
Take a second here to brace and lose some heat. The crab's on 60% damage reduction now. Man, they get a lot of lucky
Show 'em
headshots.
what you got. I'm
Was
under
that-
heavy fire.
Is that a catapult, maybe? That might have been 215 pods.
Reporting.
Alright, well, Steam Fitter, you're going to just do something. You're going to shoot this guy with everything you can shoot him with. And then you're going to back off. You turn off a single medium laser. And just give him the whatever.
He's going down.
Yeah, that large laser, something's wrong with it.
Of course.
Okay.
I hear you.
Unfortunately, we still have vision of this guy. I don't think we're doing anything fancy here. Just one of these.
Want some more?
Well, we are certainly going to have some valuable salvage to take home. Crab's taking 1 damage per missile right now.
Took a heavy hit there.
I think we might have a hard time finding an angle for... Nope, never mind. Never mind, the Annihilator can do anything. It is unstoppable. It is, you might say, uncrackable, although uncrackable got cracked a little bit. It seems like he's maybe in a bad way here.
Copy that.
Alright, very last shot got it done. Okay, I think we're down to just the base turrets
Waiting
now.
for orders.
So I'm gonna... Oh no, sorry. Obviously there's still a mech alive. I'm
Right,
gonna do
Commander.
this, and we're just going to continue to be very tough and also very cool. Like a little Fonzie. And then...
Yes, Commander.
the best thing that could possibly happen to us is a sensor lock on that far turret, right? Do have to move to make that happen. Can I get it over here? Like, obviously I don't want to cross. Yes, I can get it over here. I have to walk out of the trees.
I've got a sensor lock.
Now, unfortunately, I
Waiting on you,
believe
Commander.
that the Stalker will not be able to kill it. Ah. Did I run the 15 and the 10? I guess that's not really worth doing. It's the same amount of damage. It's both 20s.
Tell me what to shoot.
But we should be able to get a single AC5 shot out of Uncrackable on that, I think. I think we have that angle. Ah, no, it's just apparently just a little out of range. Aha, we can fix it. That's getting Getting a little close to that light mech that's coming in. The light mech. You know, a light mech. A 65-tonner.
Engaging target.
Okay, one more problem dealt
Target
with.
destroyed.
Now we know that last turret is a direct sniping kind of turret.
Commander?
So we certainly can't just ignore it. We also don't actually know that it... Like, I don't know if we... Do we think that it has had its turn yet? Yeah, no, it has. It has. We can see that it's grayed out. Look at you. Exactly what I thought you were. So obviously we want to try to breach the ammo bin here. Oh, interesting. I was really expecting it to do anything at all. Anything at all. Well,
What can I do for you?
do I have the ability to move to... I cannot move to direct line of sight on it, but I can get actual vision of the other turret. Maybe we just burn that down? It's actually pretty dangerous. Okay, we actually did hit with, like, everything there.
Target destroyed. Awaiting orders.
And now Steam Fitter jumps over and gives it the flamethrowers.
Engaging jump jet.
We'll just give it everything. Everything I can shoot without overheating. You know what? I'll even aim. We'll go straight to this, and hopefully this will be enough to discourage it from doing anything at all next turn.
Solid connection on that one.
Good to go.
Alright, I was starting to feel a little bit hopeless, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm so glad that this seems to be concluding.
Got it.
Alright, we're gonna get out and get in and get out quick. Obviously, it'd be good if we actually occupied the bioweapon storage site at some point. Maybe we could do that thing. Oof.
You got it.
Got a little terrifying. Sometimes these high school missions, they can be like that.
Right, Commander.
And this was the 5 skull, right? So the other one is supposed to be easier. I mean, as always, you can only trust the difficulty rating so much.
Right, Commander.
Okay, Jesus. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I've never agreed with Darius more than I do at this very moment. But we managed to spread that damage out pretty well, I think. Got 1,000,000 C-bills, little bit of serious damage on our mechs, a little bit of serious damage on our pilots, and we're probably going to take... Oh, wait, hold on a second. 733 and 733p. Let me mouse over to my scoring list. Which one of these is thing? Both of them. Actually, both of those are builds that we need to complete. Well, we should try to get one of them done, rather than taking a piece of multiple different things. I also want that Atlas, but I think this is the right way to go. And then we got nothing else of value, which is not like a huge surprise. That's totally fine. 2 pieces of a Highlander 733p. Absolutely fine loot. And you know that if we had gone for higher priority salvage on that, it would have been a bunch of, like, stalkers and crabs. Stuff that we really, really don't need. I feel like the mech spawner is just spiteful enough for that to be the case. Alright, our warriors are gaining an experience, and they do, in fact, need my guidance. And they're totally going to get that right now, because I am not, absolutely not, going to do another mission this video. That one had me... There were palpitations. There were threats. There were threats of palpitations. I felt like I might palpitate at any moment. So that's going to have to be it for us for today, because I can't stand no more. Come back next time, tomorrow, when we complete this world and finally fly to the site of our betrayal. We've been building toward it for so long. It's almost time, and we'll see you then.